It's great to be here all the way from North Texas. There we go, in the home in New York of the great patriot Daniel Penny. I don't know about y'all, but I think we need a lot more Daniel Pennies in this country, because we have far too many Jordan Neelys.
Did you notice him smirking after making those comments?
Everyone, meet freshman Texas Republican Congressman Brandon Gill. And when he's not fantasizing about random white people strangling unhoused black people in public, he's saying this about his co-workers across the aisle, Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar.
Say that she should be deported. What I did say was that America would be better off if she were deported. So there is a difference.
You said that Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, a U.S. citizen, should be deported to her home country of Somalia. Omar became a naturalized citizen at 17.
She is an American citizen. She is a member of the House of Representatives. I didn't call for her to be deported, but I did say that America would be better off were she deported.
The underlying message here is that, yeah, for him, I'd be happy if she were deported, because then America would be in a better place. That is essentially what you're saying. So no matter how you slice it, whether you want to say it directly or not, it is racist as heck. And there's no argument against that. You cannot defend that tweet at all. And, oh, by the way, she's an American citizen. So now we're talking about deporting American citizens? Are you crazy?
Ilhan Omar was advising illegal alien Somalis on how to evade ICE detection. That is as un-American as you can possibly get. It's unbecoming of a congressperson.
What evidence?
And I absolutely
where are
think
you
that
getting
it
that
is
from
disgusting.
specifically? Where are you getting that from specifically?
We have the audio of her doing that.
What Representative Gill is referring to is this tweet from Elon Musk bootlicker and Malaysian citizen Ian Miles Chong, who spread misinformation about Representative Omar, accusing her of illegally telling undocumented immigrants how to avoid ICE and other law enforcement agencies. And like clockwork, our oligarch shadow president Elon Musk boosted the post and falsely accused her of doing something illegal, fanning the disinformation flames even more than they already were. But in reality, the video Chong tweeted was manipulated and doctored to give the impression Representative Omar was breaking the law, when she was just actually educating people on the rights they have when confronted by law enforcement, which is completely legal and necessary to do. Representative Omar even cleared the air on her own account, slamming Musk for pillaging our government to boost his and the ruling class's bottom line. Now, with all of this in mind, let's return to Representative Gill's appearance on CNN.
She
Congress,
has a duty to uphold the values and customs of America, not to represent foreign illegal aliens who shouldn't be here to begin with. And I think that raises serious questions.
She is helping people understand what the laws are. But listen,
that raises serious. To whom is she most loyal? Illegal aliens, Somalis, or American citizens?
She's representing her constituents.
Very legitimate question.
As a member of Congress.
How stupid do you have to be a member of Congress and think your colleague, who is a member of Congress, can be deported, she said. What a dumb. I'm not a Nepo baby. I had to crawl my way into Congress, and I think these idiots who buy their seats have no idea what a privilege it is to be a member of Congress and what it takes. Now, MAGA's hatred, people, of Omar is far from surprising, because she's been a main target of Donald Trump's and his closest allies' smear campaigns since his first administration.
And she looks down with contempt on the hard-working Americans, saying that ignorance is pervasive in many parts of this country. And obviously and importantly, Omar has a history of launching vicious anti-Semitic screeds. She wants to deposit thousands of jihadist sympathizers in Minnesota. You know that. You already have enough. I mean, how the hell do you have these Congress people elected? Ilhan Omar. She's a sick woman, and she's destroying your state. She's hurting our country, and we shouldn't be electing people like that. They want to turn the Middle East. Remember this. They want to take a look at the Midwest. They want the Midwest to be just like the Middle East. That's what their plan is. Let's turn the Midwest into the Middle East.
We get in the elevator, and I see a Capitol Police officer running hurriedly to the elevator. I see fret all over his face, and he's reaching, and I'm like, what? I can't, the door's shutting. Like, I can't open it. Like, what's happening? I look to my left, and there she is, Ilhan Omar. Whoops. And I said, well, she doesn't have a backpack. We should be fine. So we only had one floor to go, and I was like, do I say it or not? I looked over, and I said, oh, look, the Jihad Squad decided to show up for work today.
Representative Omar deserves all the credit in the world for continuing to stand up and protect not only her constituents, but all marginalized people across the country in the face of our growing kleptocracy led by the richest man in the world. Let me say it again. The richest man in the world is leading the kleptocracy.
Privileged billionaires who don't give a damn about America and Americans should not be making decisions that put Americans at harm. And a billionaire that hasn't been vetted, has not gone through confirmation, has not been elected by the American people, who we still do not understand what in the world he's doing, should not be telling American employees that they cannot access the building they work at. What kind of country is this man turning our country into? What kind of country are we becoming? It is embarrassing to read the headlines about free America, where one man is walking around like he is the boss of all of us, and we don't know who put him in charge.
The reason why MAGA is motivated to attack Omar is because she speaks out forcefully and passionately against the things that they're trying to uphold, like patriarchy in our society in America, specifically within the government, white supremacy, Christian nationalism. She has no problem letting her voice be heard, and that terrifies people in the MAGA community because there's nothing scarier, in this case, a black Muslim woman in a hijab who knows her value and knows her people's value and marginalized communities' value and has some level of power to change what's going on in society. Right? If she wasn't a threat to their mission, they wouldn't touch her, they wouldn't bother her. But because she has some level of influence, some level of power in America to make change, oh yeah, they're trying to silence her. They want to shut her down so that she doesn't get in the way of what they're trying to build and uphold. It ain't rocket science, man. It ain't rocket science. For Rebel HQ, I'm Chris Williamson. We'll see you next time.